So Smash are a youth mentoring charity based here in Swindon. We work in and around Swindon to support young people aged 9 to 19 who are experiencing some emerging needs around their well-being. So their mental health, social skills, help at home or school attendance. We mentor them one-to-one or in group settings to help them to realise their potential.
I think the facility is great, first and foremost, and they've got the space to do what they're looking to do. I think the passion of the people involved, from Andy, the CEO, and his colleagues, you can tell there's a genuine desire to make a difference to people and to help them. I think they're dealing with some difficult situations, not least the funding, because they've got more people wanting to come here than they've got resources to deal with. So they're having to deal with that, and that's a struggle. But I think their passion, dedication to what they do here is first class, and you can hear what impact it has on the children and the young people that come through and that take part in the programme.
So Smash is a small charity, very locally based here in Swindon, so we love our local partnership with the Mid-Counties Co-op team. The challenges for us are always around finding volunteers, of course funding to pay for our staff, premises, but also we've been really appreciative of the partnership that allows us to access the many skills on the Mid-Counties team. So we've had a little bit of support around HR, some finance. It's much more of a kind of partnership than just a sort of funder for us, really. We've been really grateful to you for that.
Well, all of our futures depend on having a younger generation that's engaged and that want to be part of their communities, want to work in organisations like ours, but also want to be integrated into their communities and want to be accepted. And that's not always easy for young people these days. I mean, they're surrounded by so many different distractions, social media and all the problems that they have to face into, and I think anxiety levels are probably higher right now than they've been for a long, long time because of the cost of living challenges, because of what's going on across the world. And so I think it's a really hard time for young people, and therefore the more we invest and the more we help them to flourish and develop, the better for them, but also the better for us and better for our organisations and better for our communities.
There's lots of ways that the community could help the youth of today, I think, but one of the biggest ones is actually trusting young people and giving them some responsibility, whether that's planning something in their community, from an event up to a service, or meeting them to talk about what the priorities are for crime prevention where they live, or improving services for young people where they live. That is something that will really improve those relations between generations, which are not really as bad as some people might say. They're actually a lot of cross-generational support around communities. But yeah, giving them the chance to be active and have their voice is, by and large, the best thing that the community can do to support young people.
Well, I mean, obviously we're educating them from a very young age through our nurseries, so we like to do. And I was talking to Andy, the CEO here at Smash, about some of the things we do in our nurseries with the growing areas and the eco-school status, and trying to teach them at a very young age about all those important elements. So that's one thing. I think the Young Co-operators Network is another example of how we are trying to open the organisation up to the younger generation, because let's face it, people like me, okay, we've got a lot of experience, but we're not as aware of some of the newer challenges and some of the ideas that are out there now. And so bringing through young people, encouraging them to get involved with our cooperative makes a huge difference to us, and the more we do that, the better.